right. How are you guys? Everyone. Wow.
Good.
Avi.
Hello.
Yes, how are you doing, Avi?
I, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. So Avi has done a very good job this week. So she's our new master. Uh, just completed her training in Switzerland, and after that she has given some training, some class, which was
Just one.
but with many people, right?
Yes, we're meant to be 9,
Mm-hmm.
but finally we were 5
Mm-hmm.
because the circumstances were a little bit strange.
Mm-hmm.
There was a change in the last minute on the place. It
Mm-hmm.
was meant to be quiet and
Mm-hmm.
in the nature, and there was a party,
Mm-hmm.
90 people.
Mm-hmm.
So I give the choice people to come or not, and 4 people came.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. 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 Good. So this is very interesting that meditation class or anything spiritual when you do, it never goes smooth. There's so many things you have to cross because it's not a normal job at all, not for you, not for the people who are coming to join. And you will see many times those who are planning for many days, they end up not coming, but suddenly some new people just pop up at the last moment. And this is what always happens because it is about the energy synchronicity. And universe wants you to know that everything will not go according to what you think, but whatever way it will go would be perfect, right? And this experience actually brings you to the realization that how you are part of the whole, because when you realize that now you are um, you have left your childlike kind of stubbornness or like I want it this way only. When you leave that, when you learn to listen, to read the sign, to listen to the universe, to listen our language of life as we learn, and to start to flow with it, then everything becomes just like a flow, like smooth, like it was done for you. But to reach up to that level, your simple channeling, what we learn always, that you are not the doer, you are not doing the class, you are a channel. You just need to connect as a channel. When you are able to do that, you realize that whatever actually the way it happens is beautiful, and it always happened better than you would have thought of, right? You also said this to me that it really went very well. And everybody says this because it is you not alone who is giving the class. It's universe giving the class through you. It makes you more purified. It makes you a good channel. And that is what we need to care for and nothing else. Also, I remember a very beautiful uh, teaching from one of my mentor in 2003 or 2005. He told me around 20 years ago that You just need to keep doing your work. You don't need to care for that how many people are there. Because sometimes there would be thousands of people and nobody would be dedicated. And sometimes there would be only few people, but in that you will get dedicated people. So he told me that even if there is one person who is interested in meditation, your commitment should be that you should be there to with the full dedication to teach, because that one opportunity might be his transformation point and might be your transformation point also. So never count the numbers, because we don't care about quantity, we care about quality. Right. And this actually became my key point in whenever I feel like giving the class, that I never care about how many people are there. If even if there is one person who is dedicated, who wants to learn, my commitment is that I am there. And that's how in last 20 years, thousands and thousands of people have transformed. And you also have seen this now in Switzerland. We were not very big group, but amazing transformations happened there also, right? So this is it. It's beautiful. And yes, it's the beginning. So keep going, Evie.
Thank you.
It's your happiness also.
Oh, yes. Next time, the 12th of September.
Oh wow. I
There
like
is there is still a date, appointment.
beautiful. You are already fixed. Very good. And I like it. You have kept all your certificates behind you, huh? On the wall. You got it framed nicely. All right. And guys, look behind Evie's table. This she has this chakra bottle, a water bottle of glass with all the chakra colors, and we used to love it in the class.
Yes.
A good one, huh? Right. Thank you, Evie.
Thank you.
Anybody wants to say anything to her? She's such a lovely girl. I really loved her presence in the class. Anybody wants to say anything to her?
Hi, Evie. This is Smiley Minu from Malaysia.
Hi.
It's really nice to always come back to Soulversity because you meet friends from different countries. And honestly, I really like your vibrations and I like your outfit for some reason. It's vibrating by itself, I think. So, yeah,
Oh,
welcome to the family.
thank you.
Good, beautiful. Okay, so what is new this week? Who will tell me? Bismita, you have completed your training?
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Yes, sir. I have completed my training. I have to submit the, last result, whatever. All those things I have to submit. I need little bit time because I'm going through a little bit, health issue. Trying. I will submit to it definitely. And but I want to share my experience throughout it. And Mukta told me that you finished you finished it in very good way. So I think I was late, but Mukta comfort me with all her advices and everything. She guided me a very, very beautifully. She guided me, and you also, sir. I'm really thankful to you. And very honestly, I'm very happy to be a part of this community because I always wanted to be in such community to connect with such spiritual people. Last 5 to 6 years, I struggled a lot. So now I am thinking I am in a right way. I'm doing something very good, And when I'm talking also, I mean, through this 2 months, when I went through this course, after that, when I talk to people about this meditation process and all, so I'm so surprised that people listen to me. They believed that, you know, what is I'm saying, that is somehow they're also feeling that connections. And throughout this course, I am so happy that I shared this meditation, some meditation, you know, techniques with some people. They're my friend, and actually they are going through a lot, and their feedback was very nice. So literally, I'm feeling like, you know, I am doing something, and definitely I will love to talk to you about how I can connect with this art, the art form. I love to take that guidance from you. So if you have any time, or you know, you can tell me, you know, when we can do it. Before that, I will submit everything. You can go through that. If you like it, then you can guide me how we can proceed.
Yes, no problem. We will do that. We are together now, so don't worry about all these things. Yeah, they will happen in time. Um, the thing is that when you start on this journey, it's not about how you prepare yourself to teach others. Actually, I would say that you never prepare yourself to teach others. I have never prepared myself to teach others. All I did is just focus on my own uh, kind of rebirth. Because when I saw myself and made list, I actually made list in a notebook about so many things, and the lists were never ending. Like they were going on, you know, like in this thing, this list, and this thing, this list. Like we do in we work on these 10 basic lists and 200-hour training and mindfulness coaching, that how to deal with your fears and anxieties and stress and what are your powers, so many things. Similarly, I've created some lists and they were like never ending. And what happened that one week have passed, and what happened that in that 1 week, I kept on remembering new points to add on to that list, all the lists. So it seemed after 1 week that lists are not ending. You know, I am every single day I am remembering some other point to add into the list. And this was the list where I realized that I need to improve or I need to change myself. And yeah, I can say I was being too critical with myself that time or whatever it is. But yeah, that gave me a clear target that these are the things I need to work on or whatever it is. And then what happened after around 10 days of when I started creating that list, it's in 2003. I When I saw that it was increasing all the time, so I said, no, this is not good. What I need is not to work on this list now, but these lists tell me that I need to work on my complete kind of reincarnation, a rebirth. I need to give myself a new birth. I need to be a new person. And then amazing thing happened to me. When I decided this, within 15 days, I remember it was June 2003. Within 15 days, I met the biggest of my life accident. My car was in total loss, and I mean, it was like completely damaged, and I was also kind of out of my body for a few moments, and then came back in my body. And it was such a deep impact that my head was, I got a deep impact on my head. So lots of neurons were like finished, and it took me 6 months to recover. I used to forget things, soon and all that stuff. And that was the that was I met around three very big accidents, life-taking accidents in my life. But this was the biggest one. And when I met this accident and when I came out of the car and car was completely damaged, when I came out of the car, the first thought came to me was why I am even alive, because there was no, the setup was such, the accident was so huge that I was not supposed to be alive in any manner. And I was alive. So my first thought was that why I am even alive, and nothing actually, because yeah, of course, lots of glasses were there in my arms, here, the face was okay, but deep impact on my head. But then I was supposed not to be alive. And then the second thought came immediately that, oh, I asked for rebirth and this is what I got. That was my second immediate thought, that yes, I asked for rebirth, universe listened to it, and here it is. It's a rebirth. Now that Dave is gone. And this is a new person, and whatever I needed to change, it is already changed. Now I am not that. This is a new person. I've got a new life, a new birth, and this is a new thing. And it was huge because it really changed the entire thing, because then the complete new journey started. I took retirement from my business in my very young age. At the peak of I used to do software exports to US, used to work with big companies. They were my clients. I closed down that. I moved to Dharamshala to live near Dalai Lama, to dedicate my life to meditation, and I did that. So I was actually not fully recovered. So it happened in June, and by end of August, I actually left New Delhi and I moved to Himalayas in McLeodganj to live near Dalai Lama, because by that time I was like kind of recovered enough that my body was okay and everything was okay. It took more time for me to recover completely, but yeah, it was kind of okay. And this was a magical thing. Well, I'm not saying that everybody has to go through that big thing, but why I am telling you this story is that when you walk on the path of spirituality or growth or transformation, and it depends on how fast you want it. Because I was a mad person, I'm still the mad person. I wanted it fast for me, and I also want it fast for you guys. Right? I don't want to waste any time. So, howsoever fast you want, and it was my complete commitment, universe gives you. But most of the people, what they do, they think that everything will be a piece of cake. When I am turning a meditator, when I'm turning a spiritual, that means now God is going to give me all the comfort of life. Well, it never happened with anybody in the history, nor with Buddha, nor with Jesus, nor with anybody, right? But what actually happens that universe make you such empowered person and such bigger person that all beds become soft for you, all path become path of flower for you, because it really does not matter. You become bigger than the situations of life. And anyway, nowadays we have this amazing word called situationship. So in any situationship, you are the master. You are the Buddha. You are the Jesus. You are one above the situation. And when you know that you are the one above the situation, you can choose to be what you truly are in any situation. And then you don't say, I'm going through this hardship, and because of this hardship, I'm not being my true self. Sorry, there is never any situation in life which can push you to be your true self. But if you choose to be your true self, you can be your true self in any situation. And when life gives you the situations, you don't complain about this. You take that as an opportunity, actually, or as a blessing to follow the path you always wanted to follow. So that accident, I took it as a blessing. The first thought came, why I'm alive? And second thought came, oh, it's the blessing. That is what I asked for, and I got it. And this is my opportunity now to live that blessing. And this attitude is the true attitude of any spiritual person, which is about unshakable trust in the universe. That no crying, no complaint, bring it on and you will do it. And then life is an amazing flow. Then you can just keep going. Then everything just happens. Then you don't need to worry about too much. Because what struggles, normally when you do a normal business in life or do any job in normal by metrics world, you struggle for those small things, earning your monthly money or daily bread, or some installments or mortgage for home, all these things. Your struggles are these. But when you are on this path, there is no struggle, because you are available. You are making yourself available with your full commitment and full purity as a pure channel. And don't worry about how many, as I've already told you, don't worry about how many people are coming to you. When I started giving meditation retreats, there were in my circle, there were two main centers who were calling different people, different therapists, trainers to give the retreats there. And they knew me very well, but they were not calling me. And somebody told me that why you are not going and giving your retreats there. It was around 2006-7. And I said, maybe I am not eligible enough currently. I need to work on myself more. Because it's not about why they are not calling me, or I have to go and ask them that, okay, hey, I want to give something at your place. I said, no, I don't need to do that. This is a sign for me to know that there is still some gap is there. I need to work more on myself. And then if I'll become eligible enough, maybe they will call me, or if they will not call me, somebody else will call me, or some more people will come, and that's okay. It really doesn't matter. So I was always living with this kind of attitude when it came to work on myself. As a seeker now, it's not about Dev telling his story. A seeker is telling his story of seeking. And this is the story of seeking, right? And the amazing part is that, of course, this is how I kept working on myself. And when I actually became ready, for example, after my realization in November 2009, after that, I was living in Himalayas, and like I used to trek 40 minutes to reach my home. Like it was above all the last village. And I was living there. And somehow people started reaching there looking for me. There was a full moon, and two girls came, a girl and her mom. They both came from Delhi. They heard about me from somewhere, I don't know. And they kept on asking people where I'm living and this, and they reached there, up in the mountain, 40 minutes of trekking, no this. And I was like, what? And they're like, no, they gave me some reference of somebody who was also known to me. I said, we just came here to meditate with you on the full moon. And that was the beginning, because I was kind of for around 1.5 years living in isolation, But that was the beginning. And then lot many people started coming. And then somebody came and they invited me in their home, and then I came back into the cities after many years, and I was like, okay. And then the flow started. So the thing is, you are never training yourself to become a teacher if you want to be a true, authentic teacher. Buddha never trained himself to become a teacher. Jesus never trained himself to become a teacher. I never trained myself to become a teacher. I never knew that I would be teaching one day. All we did is to work on ourselves, to make ourselves more and more pure, eligible, connected, synchronized, and divine. And then universe use you in beautiful manner. Everything will start happening. Right. But I still push you guys to keep making some designs, keep making some classes, keep announcing some classes. You know why? It's not because I want you to be a great teacher right now. I want you to be a great teacher, all of you. But not right now. Right now, I push you because when you will do this, you cannot speak lie to yourself. When you sit in the class and when you speak in front of those people who are looking upon you, you cannot speak lie to yourself. What you speak, you listen first. And that grows you a lot. So it is a rocket speed growth when you give your classes and when you try to help people with pure intention and pure compassion. You heal yourself the fastest way. You help yourself, you grow yourself in the fastest possible way. It's kind of a backdoor entry to it's a backdoor hack to your growth. And that is why, because I already teach you the ways to approach your life, the self-discovery exercises, how to look at things, how to think about things, how not to react but respond, how to become your master. But to practice all that, if you think that, oh, yeah, I'll sit in my room, in my comfort zone, and I'll practice and feel I'll become good meditator, no, it will not happen. It will be another illusion, because until unless you go in between of the people and you know how you deal with them, how much you have grown, how much you are your master in different situation, how will you realize, how will your growth be authentic? So when you go with to them, and when you go from the space of spreading the light and not going like random, like ping pong ball, okay, darkness is coming from here, light is coming from here, you are mixing up everything and you are forgetting the light, you are just reacting to the darkness. That is a normal way of life. But when you go as a master, when you go from the space of spreading the light with the purpose of that, with the focus of that, you are telling the universe, hey, I'm on this job. Now prepare me and bring me to the right job. Or support me wherever I need. If you want to take some exam, take it, doesn't matter, I'm ready. But support me where I need it because I'm on a good job. And let's do it. And that is awesome. So you will become a great teacher or master when you actually work on your own transformation and growth. Just focus on that and also keep trying to share something, because that will also bring you to more creative ideas about what to do, how to do, when to do, how much to do, what not to do. All these things also you will learn, no? Yeah. Like there's another Evie from France. She works a lot with kids and moms, and because she's working so much, she has actually developed some more creative ideas about the meditation classes to involve them more. And similarly, with Faith here, I think Faith has also developed certain new creative ideas. And there is another girl, Alicia from Ireland. She also has been working with moms and kids and developed. So, the more you work without coming in the pressure of how well you are doing, you need to be careful for your purity. That is first. No performance pressure. And it will happen. Some magic will happen. Right? Yes, Bismita? Yes, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, who wants to share something else? Yes,
Sir,
yes,
I want something.
yes, Bismita.
Yeah. Very honestly, through these 2 months, when I started, I was little bit clueless. I mean, I never knew there is such, I mean, different kinds of meditation you can do. For me, as an artist, I feel meditated when I do drawing. I fully involved. For me, that was only my meditation. But when I went through one by one class, so my knowledge is actually, I mean, I was so surprised. And many things, okay, many activities I am not able to do, but some I am very deeply connected. One of them is Om chanting. I don't know why I feel so connected when I do Om chanting. And very honestly, I told you that, some friends, they are not, I mean, they don't believe in meditation. But when I shared my experience and what I am doing, I just told them what I am doing, how, these teachings are, and how this is helping me in my personal life. So they listened to me and they told me that, can you help us? I mean, I was like, do Om chanting that I am doing and I feel that connection. So do it. If you feel, then let me know. Otherwise, it's okay. So I have a friend whose son is autistic, and she and her husband, they're going through a very, very stressful life because uh, definitely to handle, it's little bit difficult. She is doing it on regular basis now, and with her son also doing it now.
Beautiful.
So that is something she told me, and I was so happy. I am not waiting for what she will say, that what is the result or something, but she has told me that he is doing with me. That is my, like, something I have achieved. So I am thankful to this. I am thankful, and that in a way I try. I mean, I was able to help someone. That is my achievement. I think. I mean that I have learned something. I have done something. It was, I can say, this is happiness I was feeling within that time. So this is something I wanted to share. एंड रियली दिस इज, हिंदी में बोलते हैं सुकून. सो ये मेरे लिए एक सुकून था सुन के. सो आई होपफुली how this thing is helping me inside. I hopefully I can help others in that way.
Yes. Beautiful. Way to go, Bismita. Very beautiful.
In this mandala art, there is a different type of mandala art. So we studied that, there is a dot mandala art. So this dot mandala art is very good for autistic also.
Yeah. Because you
Yeah.
have to put the point at the right point. Yes,
Yes.
it is. Very good. Very good. So basically, also, I think sometime maybe you can speak with Faith, and she has been doing a good work with autistic child, basically for their trainings and also working with school with the children of special needs. So, and you can also tell her about your idea of art. Yes, Faith, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So Bismita and Faith, you guys should connect with each other on the, you will get each other's contact in the student community group, and or Jivile can give you or Mukta can give you, and develop something together beautifully, and then maybe we can have a master class of it here in our community also, and later on you guys can do everywhere. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Okay?
Okay, thank you both. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Yeah. Also, I would actually invite all community members, all Sangha people to come up with these practical ideas of life. Because for me, I am a very, that kind of horse who have this thing on the eyes. So I normally in my classes say that we should not be in that kind of horse. Just look here, like the world wants us to look. We have to open our entire gestalt and see everywhere. So that is one. But now after doing all that thing, I have still again become like this. And now I only see the meditation and spirituality and nothing else. I mean, and no other subject comes in my mind until unless somebody speaks about it. Right. So I would like you guys to come up with more creative ideas to make this community more richer in the content and also with more helpful resources which can help other. Also, there was actually another lady was also there who was having an autistic child, and she was also working with him greatly. Another Sangha member, I don't remember the name. Jivili, you remember her name?
No.
Okay. So anyway, we will look for it. So, but let us now. I actually am planning to create more of such resources based on different kind of life situations. Okay. So if some of you are developing some program on one particular life situation, let's talk on that, and I can give you my input on that, and then we can create some content on that. Okay. Would be helpful for everybody. Great. Also, another nice thing is that very soon Karen is going to start some regular classes, a meditation challenge. We are going to start that, which Karen is going to facilitate. Karen, raise your hand so that people can see you or say hi.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'm really stoked about this.
So we are going to just
Where are
do
you
it.
going? No.
Sorry?
Bye.
Yeah, you want to say something, Karen?
Yeah, sure. So I finished the course a few weeks ago, the 200-hour course, and still integrating all of this, but they asked me to give meditation classes, and I'm so excited about this. I feel like I'm ready now, so it comes at the right time. And yeah, so we'll see where it goes.
Yes, wonderful. Okay, and everybody's ideas are welcome. So, uh, so we make this community and this sangha process more fruitful for everyone, right? Okay, and who is next? Nadine, you got married last week. I saw your photos in Poland.
Not yet, no. But it was a beautiful wedding.
Yeah, it was a beautiful wedding, but and you were looking so good that I thought it's your wedding.
No. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay. Um, there was something I remember, but I would like to. Okay, anybody wants to ask any question? Tobia, you have come join after many
Uh,
days. How are you doing?
Namaste. Oh, sorry. I'm Sindhu here. I'm sitting in the beach, getting ready for the meditation. And I'm very new to this community. I'm learning so much. Thank you so much for everyone who are conducting nice, amazing meditation sessions and gaining so much of insight through that. I think Karin and Bear has already conducted, I guess. So I have attended this. Right now, I'm sitting in the beach, looking at the moon. See, look at the moon. You can see that, right?
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
Cindy. You show us the moon. Beautiful.
yeah. So ready for the meditation. I thought, sorry, I joined late, but yeah.
Very good. Wonderful. Yes, so no, we will be doing meditation later in towards the end of the session, okay?
That.
Yes. Yes, Tobia. Happy to see you.
Yeah, it's very early here, but I really wanted to join. It's been a long time. There's many times that that you all have that I haven't been able to join because of many conflicts. So I was so excited that I could join this morning. Yeah, it's been a long time, but I feel like I've been connected in the ethers or something with you all. Hmm. And I'm now in Colorado. Last time I was on, I was in Maine. And I'm back in my hometown, and I am teaching some meditation courses, and I loved your talk in the beginning because I would definitely say I'm mostly working on myself and just a small amount teaching courses right now. I feel as though I'm going through a really big rebirth. For many of you probably don't know me, I was living in Italy for 9 years and recently moved back to the US, and I'm now living in my hometown after being away 9 years and really kind of feel like recreating who I am or rediscovering or rebirthing who I am here. And it's interesting. I just completed an online 200-hour yoga teacher training, and that was amazing. And it felt it felt like it really reconnected me to also a lot of the work that I did with you. I mean, a lot of the breathing and the meditation felt very, very close to the work we did together. So I've literally just completed that yesterday. So I feel like I'm in the zone of that. So yeah, that's in a nutshell what I've been up to.
Yeah, good. So, yeah, as you said, and as I was discussing in the beginning of the call, that it's never about, you never need to think that you are going to um, give a class or you are going to be a teacher. You always should think that it's an opportunity for you to grow more through those people who have come to attend. And that way you can also save yourself from your ego and spiritual ego. But most importantly, you will be growing with each class you give. As I said, that it's the fastest way to grow for yourself also. And then you when you facilitate the training to others, you are basically you're facilitating, you are being a channel, but at the same time you are remembering the seeker inside. So what you're speaking, you are also listening. Because what happens sometimes, uh, when we live in the matrix world, the amazing capacity of matrix world is that every single day it put one layer on you, and it's like layer of curtain. So you are, fresh, nice, pure, clean, and one single day passed, and one layer comes, and then second layer, third day, third layer. If we are not actively doing things with ourselves, these layers become more and more, and they hide us from ourselves. So you, after few days of living a complete matrix life, you stop even recognizing yourself. You stop recognizing your true being, and you are too much connected with the outside world. This is what normally happens. But when we actively keep doing something which keeps us connected with our path, our growth, our purpose, our seeking, it helps us to remove those curtains every single day. That is why uh, when you are giving a class, but also feeling that it's actually for my own growth, and in that, yeah, other people are also getting their path. It's probably my duty right now to do it, because this is why I am chosen to do this. So nothing more than that. And I thank them. Like, I always feel thankful. I say this in the training also, that I feel so thankful when you guys come, that you give me the opportunity to reconnect with my true purpose of life and complete that. And if we always feel like this, we always remain pure. And these curtains of matrix, they will never overshadow us. We will always be that pure and pure channel and shining our light without any problem of ego. And this is beautiful, and this is huge. And that is why I also say that your regular practice, your regular meditation is a must. So never, nobody should leave that. Okay? Even for 20 minutes, I would not say 10 minutes. 20 minutes is minimum you need to give yourself in 24 hours. Ideally, you should give 1 hour. 30 minutes 2 time, 1 hour 1 time. Okay. If cannot, then 20 minutes 2 times. Perfect. Or at least 20 minutes 1 time. Don't go below 20 minutes. And do it. Because this will create huge energy space inside you. Also the absorbing capacity. To practice, developing your own practice and practicing it every day is very, very, very important. Okay? Who is not regular in their meditation? Raise your hands. Next time, no raising hand on this point, okay? Right? So, next time after that, we will meet after 2 weeks. These 2 weeks, your 20 minutes are unapologetically and unshakably dedicated for your personal meditation. Whatever meditation you want to do, I don't care. Minimum 20 minutes, ideally 1 hour, or 30 minutes 2 times, or 20 minutes 2 times, but you cannot go below 20 minutes 1 time. Develop that discipline, and then you can progress more. Right? This is very, very, very important for everybody. Okay? Good. All right. Now, what is next? Anybody has any question? No question this time? Everybody is getting enlightened. I'm very happy.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
So one thing that I am considering starting to do is recording some meditations, like making some meditation videos. And every time I want to even start to do it, I come up with, there's like a block within me. Like, I have no problem teaching in front of a large group of people, but teaching in front of a camera, if you have any advice or
Yeah.
any
So this
yeah,
is a real
insight.
problem. I know. I also face that. Maybe you need to start making some reels on Instagram for yourself so you become more easy in front of the camera,
Okay.
you know?
S-
Because
s-
I have faced the same thing for many, many years. Still today, I'm not very comfortable. I mean, I can teach thousands of people, I don't really care. But just sitting alone, speaking to the camera is like really difficult.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
But I am way better than I was like 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, right? And that is because, and I know, I mean, I had this hard time. Even Mukta still keep telling me, I need this reel from you, that reel from you, make this, but I still don't do it. But then what I did is I actually also, I mean, before, not Mukta, but before that, there was another girl working for me, and I gave her this job that it's your job to get the reels out of me, the videos out of me. You have to be after my life, and no matter how, but it's your job that you have to keep pushing me and keep hammering me and keep fighting with me also. You can shout on me, you are my boss, you are my manager. Don't worry. I'm not your boss, you are my boss. You shout at me, you make me do this. Right? I actually literally did that. And that was the time one day she actually made me make 10 reels in one day, and all were good. Yeah, it was nice. And then I did it, and she was like, see, you can do it. It's so simple. I said, yeah, actually, I did it. And she motivated me a lot. So, maybe you can hire somebody just like this to motivate you and make the reels out of you, because actually that really helped. I told her that you are my manager, or you are my boss. I am not your boss. Forget it. You have to shout at me. You have to fight with me. You have to get this thing done from me. So I was actually paying her to shouting at me, which really worked well. Right. So I'm more easy now in making the reels, but this is okay. I'm very good also with podcasts when somebody else is. I mean, we two people are talking simple conversation. Those are many were recorded, but this is actually tricky. But the thing is that you have to make a rule. That's what I can tell everybody. In fact, I am also planning to prepare a master class for how to present yourself. This would be really important for everybody. So buy a small tripod stand. Everybody should have it with the mobile. Put the mobile in front of you and put the front camera on. Okay, don't use the back camera, put the front camera on. Or even don't do it on laptop, because usually laptop cameras are not that good. Use a normal camera phone, selfie camera use, put the video mode, and don't care what it is recording. Just speak some lines and record a kind of reel, for example, a 1 minute kind of video every single day. Okay, make sure you're doing it. And after 7 days, you will get something which you feel like, okay, you can share this with people. Okay, and then that 1 minute will go to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, doesn't matter. But that's another way to do it, that make a discipline that every single day you will make a video of yourself with the selfie camera sitting, just keeping in front of you, and that is it. Keep looking at yourself. Okay, and don't worry how bad you are looking in the camera. It really doesn't matter, because you will look horrible for the first 3 days, and that is the way to go. That means you are doing good. If you're looking horrible, that means you're doing good. After 7 days, you will like, okay, I can do it, and you can do it. And then, but better to have some kind of pointers or thoughts, so that maybe in the beginning you will not read, but just look at the pointer and then speak. But then it will come, because what happens when you are nervous, For the recording, you block your flow of what you are speaking. Okay, so let's not put two burdens together on yourself. Let's handle the nervousness only first, nervousness of the camera. So allow yourself to read the points and then speak and then read. Because when, even with this, when you are able to deal with the camera, this flow will automatically come, because for you speaking is not the problem. The flow is already there. But in front of the camera, it goes, so don't bother about that, it will come back. First, just start to learn to deal with the camera. Okay? And in 2 weeks, we will meet again, and that time you can tell me that you have already recorded some good videos. Yeah? We got to see this, Tobia. There is no excuse needed, okay? Yes, wonderful. Okay, Faith has some good suggestion to give you.
Well, yeah, I just found that running, the weekly sessions, having a go at that, and sharing the meditations online with the other students is so helpful, because it's a big step, but because you're teaching the same one every day, it gives you a chance to practice, but it also gives you that confidence to be in front of the camera. So I found that really, really helpful for all of it, actually.
Yes, Faith, very, very, very good suggestion. Tobia, I think you have still not given any meditation classes in the community, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Now, this is another thing, exactly. So you have already your pending practice classes. This is a huge practice actually. Okay, so prepare any meditation which you have learned from my training, because in that community we just do these meditations. Prepare any meditation which you like, which are comfortable for you, and talk to Jivle. She will allot a week for you, and give those things for a week, for 5 days, and this will really help you. Also, because you are giving on the Zoom, looking at yourself, looking at other, it really works like a camera, right? So make that real and give these classes also. Okay?
Thank you.
We have all the solutions here. You can do that. Good. Wonderful. Yes. Okay. Who else? All right. So now what we will do is, Minu, you want to say something?
I was just about to add on, because I had the opportunity to do this teaching during my 300 hours. Thanks to Master Dave, he pushed me. He said, "No, you have to do it for 5 days." My only fear then was, because I come from an Asian background, and then I understood there were a lot of people from the Western background. And in fact, I think that training broke my mindset that it doesn't matter who your audience is if you know the exact thing that you're teaching. So at that point in time, I literally wrote down every single step that I was teaching, because I knew everybody was in meditation, their eyes was closed. So I could actually do it that way. But I think now, that particular experience of teaching for that 5 days has helped me to do my Zoom teachings, because I don't do a lot of face-to-face here due to distances, because my clients are not within my area. So it helps with Zoom now very easily. And another tip is that I've learned is, maybe you can record your Zoom classes so you can see where you can rectify it later part, if you feel that there's some things that you got to learn again and again. So it might help you. So yeah, that's what I wanted to just add on.
Yes, Minu, and it is not about you are Eastern and most of the people are Western. It really doesn't matter. You have to stop identifying yourself from those ideologies or identifications which separate human from human.
Yeah, now I don't have it, but it was then.
Right?
Thank you.
Doesn't matter we are Indian, Malaysian, American, British. How does it really matter? Beyond all these things, we are pure consciousness, and we all in this community, or in fact, beyond this community, in the entire world, all the human, they carry the same possibility. They have the same soul. They need the same three base energies: love, peace, and joy. They all need that, right? So beyond all this discriminatory identifications, we are just the reflection of each other in each other. So when you see yourself in other and when you see other in you, all the distances dissolve. No discrimination. That is the oneness. And that is the oneness we live and we believe in. Right? Yes,
Agreed.
yes, Faith.
So I run an evening class, but a lot of people that want to come can't come to the venue, blah blah blah, the timing and stuff. But I kind of think, and there's a lot of people that aren't even local that would like to join the class. And I was just wondering what's put me off doing a Zoom at the same time. So just some thoughts, if anyone's got any thoughts on that. I think it would be really great for the people that want to join to have it on Zoom as well.
Yes,
But
exactly.
what's worrying me is actually very practical, is the safety issue. Because if you've got people coming to your class, you can get them to fill out a form and etc. etc. I just wondered if anyone has any advice on how to do that with people that are joining via Zoom that you may not even know.
See, of course, in different countries, there is a different legal requirement. And that's the problem. That's the kind of society we are living as there, that even for the simple things like sharing a meditation class, you have to sometimes be very careful. So, first of all, never hide anything. You don't need to hide anything. So you have to announce a class where you will say that it is online and offline both. And it would be a real in-person class, but also will be Zoom broadcasted or Zoom class for those who want to join online. Right. So you will keep your laptop or your camera in front of you as if that camera is one of the participant in the class. So there are 5 people sitting and the sixth is the camera. Right. So you need to treat it as one of the participant.
Yeah.
Now in that camera or in that Zoom screen, there may be 20 more people. It doesn't matter. For you, that is one of the student in circle or whatever. Right. And you tell them whatever form you get filled from these people, you can ask them to fill the same kind of form on your, create that form on Google Forms, ask them to sign up from there. In the Zoom, there is also a facility that before they join your Zoom class, they can go through certain terms and conditions, accept that or fill out a form, and then they are allowed to join the class. They can also pay. So there are, I mean, now technology has lots of features. You just need to learn to use them, and it can happen. Or if they are permanent, you can have their consent before, you know, or something like that. Fill out a create a Google form, ask them to fill that out and keep it in big deal. See, all these are practical things which are never, I mean, sometimes in our mind we make these operational things bigger than our real offering. Right? Don't do that. Operational things are always smaller than your real offering. Okay, so you just have the clarity that what you want to offer, and rest everything is operational. There is always a way out for them. You can do that. Or we can also guide you or tell you whenever you ask me. But these are operational things. Never.
So they have that facility on Zoom. So they
Yes,
have that facility on Zoom. Okay, I didn't realize that. That's great. That's brilliant. That's answered the question.
right.
Thank you.
Or otherwise, even you're using the Google Meet or even Zoom, but not the paid version, but you can go and find out what is there. Now they are giving lot many facilities even in the free version also, but not paid version. Then you can ask all the participants to fill out the Google form first, and it can happen. It cannot
Thank
maybe
you.
not happen in a very perfect professional way of like a big multinational company would do. But hey, you are not that. You are faith. They have to have faith in you. You will do simple things in a simple manner. Simple, right? No problem. Okay. So whenever make operational things bigger than your core thing. Okay. All right, guys. So we will now do the meditation. Uh, let's. Okay, Sindhu is there still or gone? No, Sindhu is. Sindhu is here. Sindhu, are you still sitting in the beach and moon is in front of you?
Yes, right in front of me.
Wow. So let us now today meditate with Sindhu's moon. So Sindhu, please show us the moon,
Okay,
and
done.
everybody can make it little bigger on their screen if they want. You are standing. Just sit comfortably and put your
Yeah,
mobile.
I'll go forward and I'll sit. Sure.
Yes, sit and put your mobile on the ground with your knee support, and you can sit nicely without holding the camera. So guys, today is a very nice special full moon. It's called super blue full moon. It's a very rare combination. The next will happen in 2027 now. So if you guys will get a chance in the evening, go out and see the moon, be under the direct moonlight minimum for 10 minutes, absorb the light. And right now we will just sit and imagine and we'll do a full moon meditation. With this moon, we just see it's so beautiful at the beach. Wow, wonderful, Sindhu. Thank you so much. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
sure.
So everybody just have a little loving gazing to the moon. And if you are in the situation where you have the moon in your place, you can go out and be under it. Just have a simple loving gazing to the moon and feel that you're getting connected with the moon energy. Imagine the moon above your head. Sindhu, your mobile has fallen, so you just put it back straight once more. Yes. Just have a very beautiful loving gazing to the moon. And now slowly close your eyes. Feel that the moon is above your head and you're connected with the moon energy. And you're receiving the moon energy, the moonlight. And it is coming and illuminating your entire skin. Your skin is absorbing the moonlight. And also the moonlight is coming from up above and entering in your body through your crown chakra, top of your head, And filling up in your head, filling up in your face, going down, filling up in your neck, your shoulders, arms, your upper chest, your upper back, stomach, lower back, waist, hips, going and filling up in your right leg and in your left leg. Feel that your body is full of the moonlight, the energy of moon now. And it is bringing a deep sense of calmness, sense of creativity, deep openness, making you happy for no reason, making you wild, making you more creative, making you more expressive. And making you recognizing the beauty of life, making you recognize the beauty of present moment. The moon energy is giving all these qualities and you are absorbing them. Be very open and available to the moon energy and absorb all these qualities from the moonlight. Just be with these energies and just be glowing in the moonlight. See that you are glowing from inside. Like a moon itself. Your skin is also glowing. And your inner being is very happy absorbing these qualities. And just sit as the glowing being, full of the light. And keep absorbing these qualities for a few moments. Now feel that the glow is lightening up the entire area where you are sitting, in the room or outside, and you have absorbed this moon energy, the moonlight, and you have developed all the qualities moon brings to you. And say thanks to the moon. Take 3 deep breaths. Slowly move your fingers and toes. Put your hands together and rub them. Place them on your eyes. Open your eyes. And rub the hands back on your face and on your body. Namaste. And say thanks to the moon also. We still can see that on the screen. Namaste. Thank you, Sindhu. And go out today. Those who are already having night at their places, go out, see the moon. And in the evening, you guys all should go out and have some moonlight, have some meditation under the moon. And also today is the day of the siblings in India, the day of Rakhi, where siblings commit to each other that they will support each other for their life. They have their back. So it's a very good day to connect with your siblings. So meet them or call them or say hi. Just reconnect. Okay? Okay, so I see you guys next time. Keep meditating, keep loving, keep sharing, keep spreading the light. Hug.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.